Welcome back to another episode of Bissa's Room, episode 16. We are back. We are doing this thing. Today, we are going to be in for another music video react. It's been a little while since we've done one of these, but you guys seem to really like the Liza Jane video react that we did last time. So I thought it would be cool to go ahead and react to at least one, if not two, Bisca Rae videos, bring it into the present a little bit more. So we're gonna definitely get into that. Since I've got you here, we'll just give a little bit of an update. I know that I was kind of down in the dumps the last time that we chatted, and yeah, it's been a work in progress. That sort of thing I think doesn't necessarily improve and get better or go away overnight, but I have been taking baby steps towards feeling better. I've been working really hard to be intentional in the way that I spend my time, in the way that I lean into my creative practice, and I think that genuinely is some of what makes me feel the best. I'm really proud of myself because I've been taking my time trying to really lean in and genuinely understand why I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling, and trying to be thoughtful about my actions and my behaviors, and trying to understand why I'm doing things, why I feel the way I feel, trying to lean in to the discomfort so that I can grow. And so hopefully the next time that I'm feeling down or not feeling so good, it'll be more short-lived, and I'll have better coping mechanisms, and I'll find new ways to kind of take care of myself and take care of that and all of the things. So neat. Yeah, just wanted to address that because I know I was being a little down in the dumps. That is, I think, mostly what I wanted to touch base about. I will also go ahead and just give you guys a reminder. So the Rhythm Cafe PBS, Milwaukee PBS publication, the first installment has dropped. So that's going to be the introducing the artist. So far, it's been a really wonderful reception. So thanks for everyone who's checked that out. They're going to be releasing the actual performance videos over the course of the next week or two. So definitely go check that out. Again, if you just search Bisca Rae PBS, you're going to see that coming up for you. But it's a really cool spotlight, and I'm really excited to be featured on their platform. So definitely go show love, go drop a like, go drop a comment. Additionally, make sure you drop a like and a comment on this video. And of course, don't forget to stream Honey. Still really proud of that track. Still want you guys to keep running it up. So definitely go ahead and give it a listen if you haven't already. Or if you like Honey, go listen to it right now because you love me, right? Cool. We're going to get into it. Like I said, we're going to do a little music video react today. Just wanted to do a little bit of chit chat beforehand, but this should be a really fun one. And yeah, looking forward to it. I'm going to get it pulled up right now. So we are going to start by reacting to the Small Talk music video, the official Small Talk music video. We shot this in summer of 2020. So it's got a little bit of a vintage on it at this point. But it is such a cool vibe, and it's one that I definitely am still really proud of. So we're going to give it a little bit of a walk down memory lane, see what's in store. I love the vintage vibes of these, and I was really into baking at the time. I still do love to bake, and so I wanted to incorporate that vibe and energy into the video to kind of incorporate some of my personal taste into the video itself. The fire shot is crazy because we were trying to get the cake to start on fire, but we did not do it correctly at all. But it did still somehow make it into the end of the video. But yeah, the set design and the production on this one was really cool. We worked our asses off. Shooting this music video literally gave me COVID, so hopefully it was worth it because I literally got COVID from this video shoot. Which was lame because that was back in 2020 when it was actually so sus and so scary to have COVID. A big idea behind this video, because I concepted and directed and created all the storyboards and like the ideas for the shots and whatnot in this one, as I do for most of my music videos, was just to create more of like a theatrical, dramatic sort of I Love Lucy style music video, where, you know, the housewife has a big personality, and kind of acts up and misbehaves, which is kind of fun pairing it with the sound of Small Talk itself, which is a little bit more of like a modern trap style beat with some singing vocals, obviously. Huge shout out to the ginger Gracie Allen. She is the one who shot this for me. And we were out on her family's property. And they just had like a lot of really cool props and a lot of cool locations that we were able to film in. And it turned out so well. It was so fun. Also, just like me endlessly drinking water and pretending it was vodka and just like going crazy, just spilling water all over the place 24/7. But yeah, that was such a fun one. Absolutely loved the way that this music video turned out. It was like very stressful in the moment. I was going through the industry accelerator program and there was like endless pressure on me to continue creating. I think they said I needed to create 3 different music videos for this one single that I was releasing, which I did successfully do. So if you like the Small Talk song, if you like this music video, definitely check out both the live performance video and the lyric video. Both of them are really sweet and are really cool and are just like a younger little baby Bisca Rae, that again I'm really proud of too. But yeah, it was a lot of pressure to be producing that much, and we were not playing around. Like, we went ahead, did that shit, cutthroat, executed to the fullest. But I was really in the mind state going through that program. I was like, I just need to be undeniable. And it didn't necessarily work out in my favor in the bigger picture, as far as like overall industry success. But I am really proud of the stuff that I created during that time. And I was in beast mode. I mean, I was all of the Music Off Sad Girl season. We recorded all of those songs. I think it ended up being like 35 tracks in 2.5 weeks, wrote and recorded all of those songs. Crazy. I don't know if any of you are musicians, but still, that's like, those are some crazy numbers. So yeah, big respect to myself for accomplishing that one. Cool. We're going to do one more music video and then we will wrap it up. It's probably going to be just a little bit of a shorter video today, but hey, nobody's probably mad at that. So the next video that we are going to check out is kind of the sister video, released around a really similar time period as the Small Talk video, and that is going to be the And I video. And I has always been a favorite of my songs that we've released. Really tender, melodic, ballad, the type of song that'll break your heart. But the visual for this one turned out really cool too. So I'm going to go ahead and pull that up and we'll get into it. Yeah, it's funny. The projector that we used in this music video is like a super shitty projector that I bought for myself because I didn't own a television until I was like 23. So I was just using a projector in my room most of the time to like watch movies if I didn't want to just watch something on a laptop. And then we ended up using it for this concept. But I think the colors and the imagery turned out just so beautifully. But that's why it's like damn near looks like a screen door over my face, because it's a really shitty low quality projector. But it's okay. It did what we needed it to do. We shot all of the imagery that was projected on me actually in my hometown of Sheboygan. We went out into the countryside and shot all of that. That footage, there was a lot of really beautiful footage that we got out there, and I love the way that it turned out with the projection, but it was almost a little bit heartbreaking not to use all of it with like intercut into the video. We only did projected footage that we took out there because so many of those shots were so gorgeous, and like you can only sort of appreciate them fully when they're being projected on the wall with the quality of projector that we had. But I kind of let Steven Robinson who's the one that did all the editing and all the cinematography with this one, kind of take the lead in terms of like creative direction with this video. This one was really his baby. The lips on the wall singing over me sitting there. Kind of a fire shot. Pretty cool.
Never been so angry as someone, never cared so much. Didn't realize the gravity.
This song always hits me right in the feels. And I feel like you can tell, like, I feel like the performance that I give sitting on the ground singing the words, like, she is emoting. She is sad. She's feeling the feels. I love the lips too. My snowy, scary, like Voldemort-ass nose and skin. The way that he like boosted the exposures like crazy, but I think it really helped the lips and the teeth and everything pop. And laying in the field, which is like meant specifically to mirror the cover art, which I shot with Michael Hammeister, which is like still some of my favorite cover art that we ever did. I loved like having that tie back. Yeah. Like I said, that one always feels heavy for me. That one always feels quite emotional when I look back at it. So I gotta always like take a minute to ground myself when I listen to that one, because it's a tender one. And yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it's an interesting one because it's like everyone views music differently. Like I had someone tell me that this was like their wedding song, which is like, what an honor that someone would use my song to like think about their wedding. But like for me, And I is just such a heartbreaking track, you know, talking about that idea when you love someone so much that you can't imagine yourself without them, and yet staying together is like hurting you both more in the bigger picture. I wrote that like while I was in my relationship, and that's part of what's so crazy about all of the music from that time period is like we were making that music together in that relationship. And especially like if you look over the entire catalog of demos, which like obviously like most are not going to see the light of day, like so much of that music I was singing about wanting out of the relationship while being in the relationship, while making music with the person I was in the relationship with. Mindfuck. But that's art, baby. That's expression. And I didn't even really realize that I was doing it until I got out of the relationship and listened back to the music and was like, oh my God. It was all there. It was all in the music all along. But that's the beauty of music, isn't it? You can tell all your secrets. No one will even know. Okay, you guys, it's gonna be just a little bit of a shorter one today. I promise I'm gonna start bringing it with these videos. I'm gonna start getting really serious. I'm gonna start organizing my stuff more. We'll see how long it takes me to actually get my act together, but I really do want to try to be a little bit more informative, educational, in terms of the fact that I want to kind of start doing like a book corner episode, I think, where I read like an episode. Okay, hello, she's a TV queen, where I read like a chapter or two from a book that's nonfiction and just kind of come back and share with you guys some thoughts and some things that I've learned. I've been really into more like emotional intelligence books, relationship books, self-help books type vibe. And so I'll probably start there. But in general, I've been looking to expand my reading list and leaning into just more, I don't know, literature that's going to push me and make me grow and just give me like new tools and empowerment in which I can think about the world and approach the world and approach my life in general And so I want to keep that conversation going here and kind of, have some of those discussions here. So that's just been something I've been thinking about, something I've been rolling around in my brain. Definitely still going to be a lot of nonsense. Definitely still going to be a lot of yapping. Loved getting to share that music with you last week. Hopefully you guys liked that, enjoyed hearing that new song. I really love that song. So it was cool to get to share it with you guys, even though it was a little bit of a rough version. And I think there's just lots to look forward to, and trying to continue to remain as like hopeful about the future as I possibly can, and trying to really ground myself and remind myself why I'm down here. I'm down here to be serious about my art, to take care of myself, to lean into better mental health practices, and to figure out what I want and figure out where I'm going. And I don't need to be in a rush over that. And I love to put pressure on myself, and I love to make myself feel like it's a race or like I need to have all the answers. You know, it's that control bit, right? If I can just find the answers, then I can be in charge and I can maintain control. But that's not what this is about. And that's not what life is about. You don't have any control. None of us have control. Even sometimes just over ourselves, right? I mean, I think that's part of what had me so fucked up about this past week or two, is like I was just feeling so out of it. And I just felt like there was nothing I could do to get myself out of it. But that's what this is, right? Like, we're taking our time. We're giving ourselves grace. We're being kind to ourselves. We're holding room for ourselves. We're not going to put too much pressure on ourselves. Everything's going to work out just fine. I believe that. I really do. I have to. All right, you guys. As per usual, love you very much. And I will see you again very soon.
Meet me with a grin. Will you take me in? Might you stick around when I need it? Hold it down. If I'm gonna